Jeremy TV.
Welcome back to the channel. Jeremy here with you on a beautiful spring day here in southern Oklahoma. About the middle of March when I'm recording this. It'll probably air sometime in early May, but we're on like week 4 or 5 of the COVID-19 lockdown and just trying to find some things to do around the place. I'm back up here in the northeast corner, as you probably noticed, but things look a lot different than the last time I was up here. Now, the last time I was up here, as you can see from this footage from earlier in the project, everything was still dead and pretty brown. There weren't many leaves on the trees. You got a lot of light through here. But as you can see now, here in the middle of April, the canopy is really starting to fill in, and the light that's getting through is less and less every day, to where that right straight down through there is where I got the tractor stuck that time, and it is just really grown in all around it and just not showing much light. So I don't know if you can see from the video, but there's a lot of poison ivy already growing back in here. I'm really hesitant to get in this stuff. I'm not really allergic to it, but I don't want to expose myself unnecessarily. Plus the fact that about 25 yards that way out in the road, I killed one of the biggest copperhead snakes I've ever seen. So I know they like this area up here where all the trees are and all the bugs live. I don't want to risk it, so I'm not going to do anything that requires me to get down with a chainsaw and stomp around through the undergrowth. I'm going to stay on the tractor. I did make a couple of test runs, as you might be able to see behind me, and everything is still kind of wet, but it's a lot better than it was last time I was in here. So I was able to make a couple of test passes with the brush hog around the outside edges of this little wooded area, and while things were still a little wet, especially down in that low spot, things are a lot better than they've been. So I'm going to take this opportunity while it's still relatively cool outside. I'm not getting eaten up with mosquitoes just yet. I want to go ahead and get as much of this brush hog right now as I can. I've noticed there's a lot more greenery in here now that I've thinned out the trees a little bit, and I'm going to get as much of this mowed down right now as I can. So throughout the summer, unless it's just unbearable in here, I'm going to keep the brush hog coming through here every so often. Just make sure that I keep this mowed down as best I can, and then that way when next winter comes, I can pick up where I left off and hopefully finish this project. And even though we have been in spring for a full month now, I'm still going to call this the winter project, and this might be the last video of the winter project. Might have one more, but definitely the time is limited up in here. I don't want to be up in here when it's 90 and 100 degrees outside and the mosquitoes are big enough to carry me off. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call that a day. I have gotten more accomplished with the tractor and brush hog today than any other single day that I've worked on this project. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the end of this winter project. I'll have to come in here a couple times this summer and maintain this with the brush hog, but I'm done. I mean, I'm not going to get back up in here because a lot of this stuff now requires me to get out on foot, and I'm not going to get on foot down in here when it gets hotter and the mosquitoes are out thicker, and I'm just not going to do it. I've had several people ask what model that brush hog is, and as you can see, it's a Land Pride RCF 2060. It's 5-foot brush hog. It's probably about the heaviest you would want for this tractor, but it's heavy duty. It's a lot heavier than some of the baseline models, and I'm glad that I bought it because I mean, this type of work, you know, the tractor can run through there. It can handle it. You need a rotary cutter that's going to go in there and just knock stuff down. I mean, that's the good thing about this. You can just ram it in there. And I'm not careless with my equipment. I mean, I try to take good care of my equipment, but I also do use it to its potential. And some of this stuff is hard work, and some of it is working the equipment hard. I don't think it's ever mistreating the equipment. When I first got the tractor, I was a little hesitant about doing stuff like that because I kind of wanted to baby it, but my dad was like, look, he's like, it's made to do that stuff, use it. And my buddy Kyle, who I bought the tractor from down in the Kubota dealership near where I live, he was the same way. He's like, man, he said, it can handle it. He said, use that thing. He said, that's what they're made for. So this is it's pretty good. I'm surprised I was able to get up and get this much done. I really thought the mosquitoes would already be on me pretty bad, but so far I've not felt any. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to go put the tractor up. I'm going to go get some dinner. I didn't even eat lunch, but I'm going to go get some dinner and go edit some video, work on some drone video, and see what the wife and kids are up to. But I appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed that video. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, what I'm asking is this: if you have viewed more than one of my videos and you even halfway like what you see, I do ask that you subscribe to the channel. So thanks for being here. I hope to see you again soon.